Okay, so today on Don't Eat Shit Out of a Box, I am sad to tell you that I'm gonna ask you not to eat this out of a box. This is admittedly a childhood favorite, and I know everybody loves this. I know there's a lot of emotion tied up in this particular product, but it is still shit in a box. And really, I want you to know that it is not that hard to make macaroni and cheese from scratch, where you can eliminate a lot of the preservatives and extra sugars and things that you can't pronounce, and maybe even have a little bit of fun while you're doing it. Do is we're going to make a cheese sauce, and that starts with a roux, which is from equal parts flour and butter. I'm going to take that here and I'm going to stick it over in this pan. So I've got my butter and my flour in here, and you want to cook this flour down for about 3 minutes so that butter is melted and it's cooking that flour together. And I'm going to set my timer because I like the idea of this being 3 minutes. And it's already boiling, it's already bubbling a little bit, so I know it's cooking well. I'm cooking that flour and getting some of that nutty flavor out of the butter. This is actually a pot of salted water that's beginning to boil, and I'm going to put the pasta in there shortly so that the pasta is ready and the cheese sauce is ready all at the same time. Okay, so now I have my milk, and I'm going to slowly begin incorporating it into the flour butter mix. So you pour a little bit and then get it sort of incorporated evenly, and then pour a little bit more. You'll see it kind of sucks it up like a sponge. This is probably going to take about 7 minutes to thicken up, and the pasta is also going to take about 7 minutes to be at a real al dente place. So I'm going to put this box of pasta in now. So there we go. When you're making the cheese sauce for your homemade macaroni and cheese, you can of course use any kind of cheese. I like to use combinations of Gruyere and white cheddar and manchego. Definitely starting to get thicker. The pasta's almost done. Okay, so I'm going to take this pasta off. Okay, so we're dumping this out. And we'll let that sit. And we're going to finish off this cheese sauce. When I feel like this milk sauce is thick enough, I'm going to turn the heat off and I'm going to put the cheese into it. Milk sauce is at a good consistency. Any bechamel has a tiny bit of nutmeg in it, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And I want to see, it's like, I don't know what that's like a smoothie kind of. It's not like too thick, but watch what happens now. So I have about 4 cups of different types of cheeses in here. I've got Gruyere and white cheddar, and honestly I had a little bit of extra Swiss cheese, so I just threw that in there. I don't know if I even like Swiss cheese, but we're going to see how it tastes. So I put a little bit, I don't put it in all at once, I put a little bit of cheese in, and then I want to get that melted. Put it all in at once, it's kind of hard to get it to melt evenly. And another handful. These are going to be good, healthy, filling meals, and you're going to feel empowered by knowing how to cook. Okay, so I'm doing my last bit of the cheese here. You can see it's getting quite thick. You're getting a bicep workout. Okay, so that is kind of the consistency of the cheese sauce at this point, and I'm pretty happy with that. What I did earlier, but I just want to show you again, because I love finding things that toddlers can do safely to help mom in the kitchen. I think it's a really good setup for the future. Just that kids know that people cook and they don't feel afraid of a kitchen and they want to get in there and it's something fun to do. So if you just give them some butter and they can just run it across the bottom of the pan and around the sides of the pan. And there's no real right or wrong way to do it, and they can't mess it up, but it makes them feel included, and I think that's a really good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pasta and pour it in the pan. And then I'm just gonna take my cheese sauce and dump it all in there. Okay, then, let's see. Oh yeah, oh that's good. I think I like that Swiss kick. Swiss kick. Hashtag Swiss kick. Okay, then I'm just taking a wooden spoon. Okay, and I'm mixing this around, getting underneath of it. That is gonna be so yummy, yummy. I'm gonna take a little bit of black pepper and just sort of sprinkle that over the top. And I'm gonna take some breadcrumbs and sprinkle that over the top. And just a handful. And lastly, I'm gonna top it with Parmesan cheese. And it just sprinkles until it looks like you want it to look. And then that is gonna go in the 350 oven for about 25 minutes. We'll keep checking it. All right, we are ready for some yummy goodness. That mac and cheese is ready to come out. That looks yummy. So there you have it. Homemade macaroni and cheese. Not that difficult, right? And I would do just a nice little square for each person. And I bet you're gonna have some left over, and I can guarantee you this reheats really well for lunch the next day. Enjoy. So be sure to check out videos below for more one dish recipes. This one's a good one.